Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. Welcome back to another lesson on the Arabic scripts, where we give you long form scripts to guide you on how to speak the Arabic language in different topics and themes. So, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to speak the Arabic language in a topic of taking a picture, for example. Okay, how do we carry a conversation in this topic of taking a picture? So here I have a script for you, a conversation between two people to help us learn how to speak in the Arabic language. Okay, so normally when you want to take a picture, the first question will be, can you take a picture? Okay, you're traveling somewhere and you want to ask someone, oh, can you take a picture for me, or can you take a picture of me, and so on and so forth. So how do we say that? Okay, I've already taught you a couple of ways in which you can say can you بالعربية. We use هل يمكنك. If you're talking to a lady, هل يمكنك. Okay, هل يمكنك أن تلتقط لي صورة. Okay, take note, some of the vowel signs have already removed because when you're speaking to someone, you don't have to ensure that you pronounce the vowel signs until the end. Okay, so you don't have to say هل يمكنك أن تلتقط لي. You don't have to say that. Just speak. Try to be as fluent as possible. هل يمكنك أن تلتقط لي صورة? Like that. Okay. هل يمكنك? Can you, speaking to a male? هل يمكنك? Can you, speaking to a female? Okay. We've already learned this structure. Okay. Can you do something? هل يمكنك أن تلتقط? Can you take a picture? لي صورة. Okay. Can you تلتقط refers to taking something, i.e. a camera. Okay. Can you take لي for me a picture? صورة. Okay. صورة with seen means chapter. صورة بالصاد means picture. هل يمكنك أن تلتقط لي صورة? Okay. Can you take for me a picture? تمام. So if you're talking to a group, هل يمكنكم? Okay. If you're talking to a female, هل يمكنك? Okay. If you're talking to a group, if you're talking about us, can we take a picture? It doesn't make sense, but you just play around with the verb. هل يمكننا? Okay. And the guy will probably respond, نعم, yes. Where do you want me to stand? Where do you want me to stand? أين تريدني? Okay. Where do you want me أن أقف? Now you can still see the structure that we learned so far being used. أن تلتقط أن أقف. Okay, after أن, the verb has to end with a فتحة. نعم أين تريدني? Okay, where do you want me? Okay, if you say أين تريد, where do you want? أين تريدني? Where do you want me? أن أقف, to stand. قف, stand. هناك, there. بجانب الشجرة, beside the tree. بجانب means beside الشجرة, the tree. كيف هناك بجانب الشجرة. Okay, كيف هناك بجانب الشجرة. Okay, you can also say بجانب الشجرة. Okay, where do you want me to stand? بجانب الشجرة. That's all. You don't have to say كيف هناك and so on and so forth. Okay, so let's read it again. هل يمكنك أن تلتقط لي صورة؟ نعم. أين تريدين؟ أين تريدني أن أقف؟ قف بجانب الشجرة. You can say that. Okay, so read the lines over and over again until your mind is fluent, until your tongue is fluent and your mind will adopt the vocabulary. هل ترى? ترى can also mean did you see or do you think? هل ترى هذه الزاوية جيدة? Okay, الزاوية means a perspective. In this case, the angle. هل ترى هذه الزاوية جيدة? You can say زاوية جيدة. You can also say that. Okay, you don't have to say هل ترى هذه. This will be the formal way. But if you want to say is the angle good, you can immediately say زاوية جيدة. زاوية جيدة, is the angle good? نعم هذا مثالي. This is perfect. Okay, نعم هذا مثالي. Okay, or you can say نعم جيد, good. Or نعم بخير. It's good. Okay, خير, no problem. Okay, هل يمكنك, can you, أن تجعل means you make. So can you make الإضاءة. الإضاءة refers to lighting. أفضل قليلا. Better a little bit. So can you make the lighting a little bit better? هل يمكنك أن تجعل. Okay, you can remember this phrase. Instead of memorizing the verb, repeat this phrase over and over again. Can you make. يمكنك أن تجعل. يمكنك أن تجعل. So هل يمكنك أن تجعل الإضاءة أفضل قليلا. Can you make the lighting أفضل, better, قليلا, a little bit. If you want to say make the lighting a lot better, you can say أفضل كثيرا. هل يمكنك أن تجعل الإضاءة أفضل قليلا. هل يمكنك أن تجعل الإضاءة أفضل كثيرا. أكيد, sure. Okay, this is another way to say نعم. Okay, أكيد, sure. سأجرب or سأجرب. أجرب means I try. or سأجرب. سأجرب. It should be سأجرب. سأجرب تعديل الزاوية. I'll try. تعديل means adjusting الزاوية, the angle. Okay, أكيد. سأجرب. Make sure you make the correction. سأجرب, I will try. تعديل, adjusting. The word عدل means equality. تعديل means to adjust. الزاوية, the angle. أكيد سأجرب تعديل الزاوية. رائع. رائع is another word to say great, amazing. إذن, then. Okay, this is normally used as a response. إذن, then. خذ, take. الصورة الآن. Take the picture now. It should be easy to understand. By now, you should be able to understand this. Okay, just take note. إذن is used as a reply. Then, okay, someone says something and then you say, okay, then I'll do this. Okay, رائع. إذن خذ الصورة الآن. Great, then take the picture now. ابتسم, smile. Okay, smile. Okay, and then we move on. هل أنت متأكد. هل أنت متأكد. Are you sure. هل أنت متأكدة. with the تاء مربوطة for a lady. هل أنت متأكد أن الصورة. Okay, this will be أن now because this is a verb. Okay, are you sure that the picture واضحة. You can see صفة وموصوف, so تاء مربوطة referring to the واضح means clear or pristine, referring to the picture. هل أنت متأكد أن الصورة. Are you sure that the picture is clear. نعم, أكيد. You can also say طبعا, of course. نعم. تبدو means it seems or it looks. Okay, if it's masculine, يبدو. Okay, since we're talking about the picture, so we say تبدو, it seems or it looks. جميلة, it looks beautiful. Okay, أكيد. نعم, طبعا, تبدو جميلة. Or you can say نعم جميل. نعم جميلة. أكيد جميلة. طبعا جميلة. You can say we're playing around with the words so that we build our fluency. Okay, أفضل. Okay, you should know this word by now. أفضل means I prefer. أفضل أن تلتقط. I prefer to take, or I prefer you take. I'll take note of the difference. أفضل means I prefer. أن تلتقط. Here you're talking about أنت. Okay, so you're talking about you. I prefer you take. It doesn't mean I prefer I take. No. Okay, if I will be ألتقط. Remove the ta, put the ألتقط. Okay, so in this case it is أفضل أن تلتقط. I prefer you take for me صورة أكثر إبداعا. You take for me a picture that is more أكثر creative. إبداعا. Okay, the word بدعة means creative. Okay, to بدعة, innovation. Okay, so if you want to take if you want to ask someone to take a more creative picture, أفضل أن تلتقط. Okay, like I said, you don't have to pronounce the entire vowel sign if you're speaking. أفضل أن تلتقط لي صورة أكثر إبداعا. More creative picture. مع بعض التفاصيل, with some details. تفاصيل means details. بعض means some. في الخلفية, in the background. خلفة means behind. الخلفية means the background. Okay, مع بعض التفاصيل في الخلفية. Okay, with some details in the background. طبعا, of course. ما رأيك. What is your opinion on Okay, what do you think on this? What is your opinion? إذا غيرت موقعي. What is your opinion? إذا, if. Okay, إذا means if. In this case, غيرت, I change. غيرت means I change. موقعي, my position. موقع means the place that I'm at. موقعي, my position. طبعا. ما رأيك إذا غيرت موقعي? What do you think if I change my position? So this particle over here, غيرت, is a past tense verb. Okay, but we translate it to mean present tense. This is how the Arabic language is. Either, whenever the particle either, if is used, the verb after it has to be past tense. Take note. Okay, but we translated it to present tense. Okay, that's how the Arabic language works. طبعا ما رأيك ما رأيك if you're talking to a female. طبعا ما رأيك إذا غيرت موقعي. Okay, of course. What do you think if I change my position? نعم. Yes. غير, change موقعك, your position قليلا, slightly. لتجعل الصورة, to make the picture أكثر تناغما, to make the picture more harmonious, more lovely. Okay, تناغما. This is a new vocabulary that you can take note of. نعم غير, غير, change. غير, change. غيري if you're talking to a female. غير موقعك. Okay, change your position قليلا, a little bit. لتجعل, to make الصور, okay, to make the picture أكثر, more, تناغما, more harmonious. جيد, good. This is another way to say أكيد, of course, sure, طبعا, جيد. سأقترب منك, I will, أقترب, get closer, منك, to you. للحصول, for to achieve. This will be to literally means to achieve. على تركيز أفضل, to achieve a better focus. أفضل means better. تركيز means focus. Okay. للحصول means to achieve. We don't translate it into the sentence itself because it's more of a structure. Okay, to achieve something, to attain something. So you're getting closer to the person to attain more focus on the picture. سأقترب منك, I will get closer to you. لحصول, to achieve or to attain. على تركيز أفضل, to achieve a better focus. رائع, great, amazing. لكن أرني الصورة. Okay, الصورة. لكن, but, أرني, show me. Okay, أرنا, show us. أرني, show me. الصورة, the picture. بعد أن تلتقطها. Okay, after you take it. Okay, and بعد أن, to, after you. This is for أنت, after you take it. ها. Okay, just now it's only تلتقط. Now تلتقطها. ها refers to the صورة, the picture. Okay, رائع. لكن أرني الصورة بعد أن تلتقطها. بالطبع, of course. This is also another way to say طبعا, of course. You can say بالطبع or طبعا. بالطبع. هذا منطقي. That's logical. منطق means logic. منطقي means that's logical. هذا منطقي. Okay, that's logical. You have to get closer for better focus and so on and so forth. سألتقط, I'll take عدة الصور. I'll take several pictures. عدة means several, numerous. Okay, سألتقط, we've already learned that it means will. Okay, this will be the verb, present tense verb. This will be the element of will. So I will take عدة الصور, several pictures. فيمكننا, so we can. You might be familiar with this phrase. يمكننا اختيار الأفضل. So we can choose the best. Okay, so بالطبع هذا منطقي. This is logical. It makes sense. سألتقط عدة الصور فيمكننا اختيار الأفضل. Okay. أحسنت, well done. أحسنت, if you're talking to a male. أحسنت, أحسنتي for a female. Okay. أنا أحب الصور. الصور, I love the pictures. Surah is the singular. Suwar will be the plural. Okay. أنا أحب الصور. التي, that. This is an isim موصول. Okay. You can use this in your speech as well. التي, that. Okay. تحتوي, contain. على تفاصيل, that contains details. الدقيقة. دقيق means fine or accurate details. The finer details. التفاصيل الدقيقة. صفة وموصوف. Okay. I love the pictures. أنا أحب الصور التي تحتوي على التفاصيل الدقيقة. Okay. Now to make sure your learning is more effective, try to recreate the Arabic just by looking at this sentence over here. See if you can do it. Well done. أحسنت. I love pictures. أنا أحب الصور. I love picture will be أنا أحب الصورة. أنا أحب الصور that التي. Okay, you have الذي, you have اللتان, and so on and so forth. So try to see if you're able to recreate the sentence to ensure that your learning is proper. Contains will be تحتوي. Okay, if it's a feminine, it will be تحتوي since we're talking about pictures. This is a feminine word, take note. If you're talking about masculine, it will be يحتوي. Change it to يا. Okay, على التفاصيل الدقيقة. Okay, contain fine details. See if you can, for every stage, see if you can recreate the Arabic sentence. Let's try it for this. Beautiful pictures. Okay, this is a sifa mawsuf. So beautiful pictures. Pictures in the Arabic language. As-suwar al-jamila. Okay, so as-suwar al-jamil. Okay, as-suwar al-jamila. Beautiful pictures. تحتاج, require. تحتاج. أنا أحتاج. I will be أحتاج. If we will be نحتاج. Okay, if he يحتاج. She تحتاج. Try to see if you're able to do this. Okay, so beautiful pictures. This is a feminine word, so she requires or it requires. So it will be تحتاج. Okay, الصور الجميلة تحتاج إلى صبر. It requires patience. وتركيز and focus. Okay, so that's it for this script for Arabic scripts. Try to see if you can reread the sentence again and go over the lines and see if you can recreate the conversation. تمام. So I'll see you on the next one. شكرا. السلام عليكم.